business, put business in the chat. If you have a business, put business in the chat. I got my YouTube family in the building. Yes, YouTube. Love my YouTube family. That is where I am growing. So just in case TT is down in 64 days, I am on YouTube. Okay, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's where it's going down. All my efforts for 2025 will be YouTube. So do me a favor, follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's going down. And so if you are on Instagram and you have not followed me on YouTube, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? The time is now. It's so much information available with all of the professors and doctors and Hillman Talk and everybody else who's jumped on board like myself, wanting people to understand the art of sales, wanting people to be successful, sharing secrets. I'm super excited for the growth and the movement that we have right now. And so I just need you to implement. I need you to stop talking about it. I need you to be all about it. I need you to implement. Okay. And the problem is you're gathering all this information. How many of you have so many saved videos that you didn't even do it yet? Not today, Satan. Not today. You're going to do those things. So go through all of those saved videos and start doing the things that are required, whether it's a TikTok hat, whether it's a tool, whether it's an app, whether it's, reaching out to people, do it. Okay. Oh my goodness. It says, okay, is that good? D1 100% leak. Is that good? Oh, I got something on TikTok. Okay, let's go, pretty people. Lady J in the building. Good to see you. So we're going to be talking about, here's a little secret for you to continue to get new business that I think a lot of you are just leaving this up to chance, and you're not really having a system that will continue to work for you. I love Pillow Profit. Raise your hand if you love Pillow Profit. Woo! I love Pillow Profits. And so with my courses and my coaching, I love it when people sign up and I'm laying on the pillow sleeping at night and I wake up, I got a new client. Woo! Yes! And that's what I want for everybody. And so it's enough for everybody. There's so many resources and money available. We just got to get it. And so today I'm going to share with you what you're probably not doing that you probably need to start doing. Well, I know for sure you need to start doing it. And this is going to shorten your learning curve. And so I did bring in my Bookface family, but my focus is my YouTube channel. And so we want to make sure that you are available. Hey, YouTube. Yes, Instagram is in the building. Say hi. Hey, Shayla. Shayla is in the building. Say hi to Richard. I speak back, baby. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. And so, yes. All right. This is my TikTok time. And so I just thought I'd stream in my other platforms. And this is so important if you are not doing this. Just so that I am everywhere, I'm streaming through StreamYard. And if you don't have them, you can use my link. StreamYard, where you can stream through all of the platforms at one time. And so I have my laptop with my YouTube, Instagram, Facebook group, Facebook business page, all the things. And then I have TikTok on the phone because we got a different relationship. We're doing some things over here. And so if you want my personal, referral link, just put StreamYard, message me StreamYard, text me StreamYard. It doesn't matter. I want you to have the same resources. So you're not working hard, you're working smart. Okay. You don't work harder, you work smarter. Let's get into it. So this is the deal. If you follow me, you already know. If you have a business, put business in the chat. Yes, TikTok. If you have a business, put business in the chat. Do that for me. Business. If you want a business, just put yes. If you want a business, you've been hearing people say start a business and you haven't quite yet started. Okay, just put yes. If you're open to the opportunity of a business, put yes. Just put yes in the chat. If you watch the replay, put yes in the chat. Yes, I'm open to Risha. I'm open. So I have to get my workout on as I train and coach. And so what I do is we do 7,000 to 10,000 steps. Okay. I drink 1 liter of water or more. I'm going to stress on the or more. And then, of course, for me, because I want to be more agile, I want to have energy, stamina, mental focus throughout the day. I got a little something. And so, yes. And so this helps me throughout the day. So I get all my things done. So if you're joining me for the first time, I am not new to entrepreneurship, not new to sales. I know I look good, right? Long time. Years of developing and training other people how to build their businesses, years of speaking. And so I enjoy sharing what I know for sure. So I help people build their businesses online and offline. I create what I call double threats. And so hashtag to all the pretty people. And then, of course, I share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling. And today I'm going to tell you the secret that most people that are super successful, they've been doing it for years. And this is what you're not doing that you need to do. And so we're going to talk about it because I was this person. So I talk from experience, my professional experience, my personal experience. I speak from experience. I don't know what happened just now. I speak from experience. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. And I just don't want you not to have the resources. Okay, Miss B in the building. Hey, Miss B. Yes, I got my personal goal on TT. Yes, TT. We here for it. Now I don't know how to reset this. I call myself resetting it, and it didn't work, so I'm not sure. But we still gonna work out, even if I do just leg lifts. Oh, there we go. I'm like, there we go. Let's get into it. So do me a favor, tap in. If you have a business, just put business. If you want a business, put yes. And so I'm happy to share what I know for sure. And I'm qualified to teach this subject. Almost 20 years of experience. I know a thing or two. So do me a favor, share the broadcast. So if you follow me, then yesterday, we had huge trainings on TikTok. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. We had a big training and it was so successful. So make sure you follow me on TT and YouTube because that's where it goes down. But yesterday live was about prospective leads to success. And so if you missed it, go watch the replay. Okay. If the replay, it's not available on TikTok, but that's okay. But life is about perspective and how you look at something. And so how do you see yourself, and the work that you're doing? How are you showing up on social media? Like, are you crushing it? Do you need new business? Everybody needs new business, right? Walmart needs new business. McDonald's needs new business because they're always marketing. If they didn't need new business, good morning, they would not be marketing. And they're marketing by doing commercials. So when you see a McDonald's commercial, they are marketing. They're not posting. And a lot of people get that wrong. Is that I'm posting, and I don't really like the videos. Like, keep posting. Well, you need to learn how to market. And then you need to learn how to communicate. And you need to learn how to capture people's information so you can have private conversations. So it's not just posting. There's a process. There's a system because your new business is waiting for you. So getting contact, is not enough to build a relationship, right? Building relationships when you follow up helps you build a successful business. That's the secret. You're following up to build a relationship. We go together. And so your clients or your potential clients, they just want to know you care. It's not about the money initially, right? It's about the connection. It's not about, you just gaining or getting the bag. It's about understanding people and being interested in people. So have you decided right now? You've decided February is yours. We crushed March. We're going to crush March. We crushed January. Baby, January. So what are we going to do in February? So you have to decide right now how many customers you would like, new customers that you would like for February. You got to have a number. You got to have a system in place. We can't hear you? Well, that's weird because people have been responding back, so maybe it's your end. Oh, maybe it's just your phone because people have been responding. So yes, I don't know. I'm assuming it's your end. So let me know. Somebody else let me know because I'm getting gifts and I'm getting hearts. So it's doing something. All right. So I don't know. First time I've heard that. Anyway, so at the end of the day, you have to have a system and you have to see what you want because whatever you can imagine is real. Write that down. Say, business coach Darisha said, whatever I can imagine is real. So if you imagine yourself getting 50 new customers, great. Write it down. If you imagine yourself getting 100 new customers, great. Write it down. You got to see it. You got to see it before you see it, and you got to seek it before you see it. You can write that down. Okay? Now, here's the deal. You can't control what other people do. You can only control your actions. Just because you write down 100 customers, 1 million customers, you still have to do the work to achieve that. Now, you don't know if they'll become one, but you are going to go through a process to gain customers. So how many of you sell a product, a service, an opportunity, right? How Yes, you do. Okay, so how many clients, customers would make a difference for you? Right now, today, if you sold to 10 new people, would that make a difference? If you sold to 20 new people, would that make a difference? There has to be a number in mind. You have to have a number. Write it down. So I've learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. So once I make up my mind that I'm gonna talk to 50 new people, right? I'm no longer fearful. Thank you for the hearts. Woo woo. Thank you for the love. It diminishes that fear. And so I decide I need 50 new customers. Okay, Jerisha. And I'm talking for my courses. So if you're not in the 3-day ride, I have a number of clients I want to take for February. And so the 3-day ride is my signature course. Can you talk? My sister is calling me. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness. And no, I can't talk. And so hold on one second. Let's reply. So she'll know I'm on the live. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, tap in. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Hello, Thea. Can you hear me? How you doing, gorgeous? Woo, woo. Thank you. So I'm giving the secret to new business. I'm giving the secrets and things that you need to do for February to be explosive. February is going to beat January. March is going to beat February. So I'm super excited for you. So this is what people that are super successful, yes, okay, great, that are doing and have been doing for years. Most people don't understand follow-up is a secret. Follow-up is the secret. Most people think if you post, people will go to your website. If you keep posting, they'll just magically go start purchasing your product or sign up for your service or opportunity. You have to do this one thing over and over and over. Is follow up. It's a lot, but I'm plugged in. Okay, she plugged in. I love to see it. So if you want to tell somebody, you got to have this unbelievable belief in your product, this unbelievable, I would say, attitude about what you want, whatever number you wrote down. You got to be serious about reaching 50 new customers or 100 new customers, or at least the actions to get there. Now, you can't just say it in your mind and then hope that it comes. That doesn't work. It says what? Faith without work is dead. So you still got to do the work. Hey, beautiful queen. Hey, how you doing? You still have to do the work. And so when you love something so much, your product works, your service is unbelievable, you want other people to know you got to network. And when you network, you got to follow up. And when you follow up, you nurture relationships. Write that down in that order. Oh, Bola is in the building. Bola is in the building with us. Let me give an example. Woo! Bola is in the building. You guys give me some hearts. Thank you so much for the love. So if you want to tell somebody a piece of your mind because so-and-so did this to your child, would you care how big they were? Would you care how strong they looked? No, probably not, because your mind is made up that she is going to get the business. She is going to get the smoke. You have no fear. You're ready. That's the same attitude that you have to have about your business, right? It's going to be scary. It's going to look big. It's going to look challenging. There are going to be obstacles, but you want it so bad, you do not care. There is no fear. So you will show up on the videos. You will show up on the lives. You will talk to strangers. You will network every day. You will make it happen when you're ready. So I need you to have that same energy when it pertains to your business. Your mind is made up that you will win February. You will get in front of 100 new people. You will not just chase the money, chase the people. You can't chase the money. You got to chase the people. See the people, see the people, see the people. That is the secret. It's nurturing the peoples. And so let me tell you, I'm crazy. Oh, I don't know if I can use that word, but I meant in a funny way, a joking way. You know, they will ding my account for a violation for simple words, even though people are swearing on here every day. So hopefully, yeah, I don't think I can say that word. But anyway, I was having some fun, said better word, and with my son, hashtag mama boys. So if you understand, if you know, you know. Boys are different. Boys are different from girls, right? And so I was having some fun with my son. He's in football, basketball, track, all things. And we were talking, and I just took off outside and just started running around the house and just running around the house. And he was watching me, and he was like, what is the problem? This is the thing. They're just looking at me like, that's my mom. I said, this is the thing. I'm not chasing the money. The money is chasing me. I'm not chasing people. The people are attracted to me. I'm running because guess what? They're running behind me. The money is chasing me down. The people, the clients is chasing me. And so I was just running around the house. And so you got to get into action. You got to go ahead and start believing it and seeing it. Whatever you can imagine is real. So money loves direction. Write that down. So the money is chasing me because it's already moving in my direction. It's already moving. It's already happening right now. You know, money doesn't sleep. And so for everybody, when you say you make pillow profits, you know, you make money in your sleep, money is never sleep. It's always moving. There's always motion. Money loves direction. So when you are reaching out to people and to take a look at your lotions, your potions, your pots, your pans, your travel business, whatever it is, you must reach out with the intent of being interested in them. Not just the intent to get to the money, but to actually help them. So I would say definitely this is the secret, the follow-up. You can't talk to them one time and they don't purchase. More than twice? Nah. More than 3 times? Nah. More than 4 times? No. You have to talk to people between 5 to 12 times before they actually sometimes take an action. And most people stop at 1. Most people post something 1 time. Most people share something 2 times. It takes more than that. You're going to put in the sweat equity this year. You're going to put in the work this year. So it's going to take between, write this down. I love a great note taker. So if I say something that you're like, oh, okay, I got it. Whether it's a quote, whether it's, actions that you need to take, put it in the chat for me. You're talking 5 to 12 times before some people actually take action. So what you need to do is have a system to follow up. So we don't run behind anybody. Stop talking to your cousin over and over and over. You spoke to me only once and I was ready. No, I spoke to you more than 1 time, my dear. Now, whether you got the messages through TikTok Messenger, and so we talked the other day. So I have a system in place for my follow-up. So if you got in the system, you got several follow-ups. Now, if we spoke through TikTok Messenger, which sucks, okay, then yes. So let's talk about it, because I'm not gonna let anybody fall through the cracks if I can help it. You're right. Now I'm not gonna do it, but once they get in my system, it's over. And if you don't have one yet, we can get you one. But in the meantime, between time, you're gonna have to do the work yourself. Thank you so much on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So I don't want you to run behind people. You want to keep in touch with people. I like that. Thank you. You want to keep in touch with people because life happens, right? And a woman in particular, her life is changing every 6 months. So if you want to ask me, Jerusha, how do you follow up? It's a simple process. And it's really building rapport. It's really seeing that person over and over, communicating with that person over and over, and then offering your thing again. Because people forget. You're not at the top of the brain. You're not a priority. Just because they love your content, just because they see you showing up on the live, people forget what you sell. People, because I have more than one offer. So they forget I'm a business coach, I'm a speaker, I do sell a product that I'm affiliated with. They don't remember everything. So I have to remind them, hey, were you still open and having more energy, stamina, mental focus? Did you still want to be a little bit more agile? I have to ask. And then they're like, oh, yeah, I did want to have that. I have to ask, did you still want to learn how to have unlimited leads using social media? Did you still want to learn how attraction marketing works for my business courses? I have to ask. That's follow-up. So if you're nurturing a potential lead right now online, let me tell you what to do. Number 1, write it down. This is what we've been doing for years, for the last 4 years, right? That everybody been crushing social media. This is what we do. Number one, I love a great note taker. Thank you so much. If there's somebody you want to work with, you've been watching this person, you love their content, they offered you a product, a service, or an opportunity, or you offered them a product, a service, or an opportunity. Number one, you need to go ahead and friend them on social media or follow, depending on which, if you're on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you are. You want to go ahead and friend them on social media. You should be connected to that person. Go ahead. Number one, write that down. Go ahead and make that connection, friend them or follow on social media. You got it? Now, number two, what you're going to do is love on their page. Not every day, but periodically. See, out of sight, out of mind. But as long as you are in front of them, it's hard for them to forget you, right? So guess what you're going to do? You're going to go to their page periodically, not every day like a stalker, but periodically. If you see their stories, if you see them in the feed, you're going to make full out sentences. You're going to make sure, because nobody else is leaving sentences, okay? Everybody else is like. But what you're going to do, because we're different, I'm different, you're going to leave sentences more than 4 words. And guess what? If you're in my course, if you're in the 3-day ride, which is my signature digital course, get in the ride. It's the ride of your life. RIDE. I teach you how to have sentences automated, like on repeat, baby. So yes. So if you're in the 3-day ride, we have all of the little hacks that's going to help you out. So every time you're not thinking of a sentence. So we want to save you time. Very important, because you have to spend time on social media to build on social media. You got to deposit before you get a withdrawal. Deposit. Now, so love on their pages, commenting, right? Celebrating them. If you see something going on, asking questions. Don't say I didn't tell you. When you ask questions, guess what people do? They answer. Look at that. Look at God. So if you are somebody I want to do business with, I'm asking you questions. You posted, you went to Vegas. I'm going to put in the comments, well, did you win some money? Tell me how much? Question mark. Baby, I'm asking questions. I'm interested. I'm standing out. I'm different. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. Woo, woo. Oh, my goodness. I actually have, what is it, a hot pepper. I got my hot peppers. Thank you. Thank you for the gift of the hot peppers. They're giving me hot peppers over here on TikTok. Giving me love. Thank you so much. So that was number 2, right? Number 3, write it down. When I say love on their stories, leave meaningful comments also on the stories, right? So the stories is only 24 hours. So whatever they have going on in their stories, then you want to make sure that you comment. Because when you comment in their stories, if you are on Facebook, it takes them to their messenger. And so if you're communicating them with them in Messenger, they're going to see the message that you already left. Okay? So if they are posting in their stories, you're going to go to their stories. You're going to leave a comment, something meaningful, something thought out. If you're in the course, I'm going to teach you an easy way that you can leave comments really fast. Okay? Now, that comment is going to take them to Messenger. Now they get to see your message in Messenger. Make sense? Okay. Now, number 4. When you are following up, see, all of this is follow-up. See, people think follow-up is, are you ready to purchase? No, that's bothering people. That's begging. That's not actually follow-up. So what I just told you to do in those 3 examples is follow-up. You didn't have to say anything about your product, your service, right? She knows who you are now because you're showing up. You're showing love. You're asking questions. You're interested. Now, number 4, you're going to leave updates on your progress. So if I offered, say, my opportunity, I'm helping 1,000 families get started in one of my businesses, right? 1,000 families, helping them earn $1,000 a day, $1,000 a week, $1,000 a month, whatever. So I set the goal to 1,000 families that I can share how it's possible they can earn income from their cell phone. Now, that smartphone, if you're not using that smartphone to make money, it's a dumb phone, right? So you're going to leave updates in your follow-up of your progress or of results. All of this is follow-up because you are in the presence of the person. Obviously, if you are building your brand online, they see you. Because the moment you start interacting, like with Bola, I now see Bola post periodically. When I start interacting with Lachey, I see Lachey's content. That's how the algorithm works. So you're going to start seeing the people that you want to be clients, customers, collaborations. You're going to start seeing them in your feed because what? You're interacting and engaging with those people. So a lot of times, true story, I don't just see my sister post because I'm not trying to recruit my sister. I'm not trying to sell to my sister. I'm not trying to collaborate with my sister. So I don't ever see her stuff in my feed, right? I typically see people I'm trying to do business with because I made sure that I'm also engaging with them. I want certain things to come up. So I see you, okay? So yes, so keep that in mind that whatever you're loving on the most, you're watching through the videos, that's what you're going to start seeing. So can you imagine if everybody that's in your feed, you have them as a customer, a client, or a connection? You know how fast you're going to grow now? And you're putting out good content, and you're entertaining, and you're educating. Yes, this is going to be good for you. And so I will say this is more of a subtle follow-up, but it's follow-up. Now, number 5, write this down. Do me a favor. Great note taker in the building. Number 5, leave them a message in Messenger. That's where the relationship is built. The money is made in Messenger. You're marketing publicly. You're making sure you close deals, build relationships in Messenger. Write it down. Now, I don't know if you guys know Ray Higdon. I was in one of his training classes, and he said you want to do an update, then a deflection. An update, and then a deflection. So what that basically means is if I'm leaving Bola a message in Messenger, and we've spoken about my business course, okay, the 3-day ride, or we've spoken about, a product, and I'm keeping up with her, and I leave her a message, I could say, Bola, I like the post on your page about your promotion at your job. By the way, I don't know if you saw it, I just ranked up to a higher level in my business. I'm so excited. So you see what I just did? I gave her an update. I liked her post on her page about her promotion at her job. And then I said, by the way, I don't know if you saw my post, but I ranked up at a higher level in my business. I'm so excited. So it's almost like sharing credibility, sharing proof, and also acknowledging her and seeing her success in whatever she's doing. And so you should try it. It works. Write it down. Who's quick? Put it in the chat for me. Or you can say something along the lines of, I like the post on your page about your new job. By the way, I helped a new business partner get started. She made an extra $400 in 5 days. We're so happy for sharing, right? Again, update, deflection. You always want to say, oh, I saw on your page, you got a new puppy. Whatever you saw on the page. It has to be an actual thing that you saw. That's the key. And then you can tell them, by the way, I actually enrolled several people in my 3-day ride on yesterday. So I'm super excited for them. That's something I can share. That's follow-up. I like the post on your page about blankety blank. If you have a product and that product helps someone, I don't know, sleep better or whatever, you can certainly say that. Or you're in insurance, or you help people with their credit score. Whatever you do, you want to acknowledge them first. Hey, Lachey, I liked your post on your page about you went to a new church on Sunday. By the way, I don't know if you saw my post. My girlfriend Debbie, she was able to lose 2 pounds in one day. Whatever your thing is. So you're just updating her. That's all it is. You got it? That's follow-up. People miss these simple things that people are doing right now. Now, if you're wondering, Jerusha, I don't have time to go through 30 people or 50 people and follow up like this. Jerusha, there's no way I could do this on a daily basis with my full-time job. I got you covered. So 2 things I can help you with. One, you all know about automation. So some type of CRM, well, I don't even want to call it. Any automation will work, even if it's an email campaign. So you do know you can program scripts in some texting campaign or an email campaign that can follow up for you because you can schedule it. Now, okay, if you are confused on what to say, you could say something really generic. But this is in Messenger. So that means you're going to have to do the work. So you have to set a number for yourself. You're going to talk to 10 people today and follow up. You could do 10 people. We're not talking about hundreds of people at one time. Your follow-up system will do the automating, all of that. I have a follow-up ebook on my profile, actually. So my follow-up ebook will give you a year's worth of scripts of what to say in 30 days, what to say in 45 days, what to say in 60 days, what to say, blah, blah, blah. So if you want something like that, you need a guide, put follow-up, or put ebook in the chat. So I don't know. Put ebook in the chat. I have a follow-up ebook. It's ready right now. You can grab it. If you're that person like me, when I first started my first business, I didn't know anything about sales. I didn't know anything about follow-up. I didn't know anything about anything. So I was new to it all. I worked in radio and television, had no clue what was available outside of corporate America until that one person, not only did she speak to me, she followed up because I didn't come to that first meeting. See the difference? You're leaving money on the table by not following up. That is the secret. You want to know how people continue to grow? They are following up. Because I did all this work to get you. I did all this work to talk to you one time. I need to follow up 5 to 12 times throughout the year to see if you're still open to that. And you can have a system do it, but if you're in Messenger, you're going to have to do the work. You just need to set a number every day. Yes. Okay. She said, I got it now. So yes, you can get a VA. Good question. Yes, you can get a VA. But again, you have money for a VA, or you can go to Fiverr, pay somebody $10 an hour, have them do it for you. Write that down. You can go to Fiverr, pay $10, $12 an hour. It's not a lot. Somebody's on there for $8. Can you pay $8, $10, $12 an hour for somebody to do it for you? There you go. That's an opportunity for you. So you got to make a sacrifice, whether it's time or money. But that's the only way that you're going to grow. You need systems in place. This has to happen every day. Follow-up is an everyday occurrence, every single day. Because if you're speaking to people about your product and then you forget about them, you're just, to me, spinning your wheels. I'm not going to show up every day and I have hundreds of people or 1,000 people watch my live and I'm not talking to them privately. Like, I'm wasting time. And I talk to them over and over and over throughout the year. Not back to back, because it's so many different people. What a lot of people are doing is you're talking to the same people, like back to back to back to back. That's not what I'm suggesting. Follow-up is ongoing. I'm going to give you a good example. I think I shared this before. It's a girl, and this is years. She talked to me. I talked to her first about my opportunity. She came out to a meeting face to face, right? So I had an office, came out to one of my meetings. I did a whole presentation. You know, it was a room filled with people. We were razzle-dazzle the crowd. And she and I got a chance to speak afterwards. And she wasn't open to that possibility, but she was she's a realtor. And she said, well, when you get ready to either sell your house or buy another house, you know, I want to be there to service you. This was at least a good 8 years ago, right? And so I said, you know what? You should keep in touch with me because that's going to happen. And so, because I know we're purchasing property. So guess what? From that day, which was probably 8 years ago, every year, right? At first, it was more like every 3 months, she would leave a message. Then she started sending me holiday gift cards in the mail. Like every year, I get a gift card or whatever, or a card, holiday card from this person. So when I think of purchasing property, when I am getting Airbnbs or whatever, I'm thinking of her. I'm not thinking of the person who gave me their card one time. I forgot. I don't have the card, right? I'm not thinking of the person who one time told me they're a realtor. I'm not thinking of that person. I'm thinking of the person who continues to follow up. And so she has done a good job of following up, because I can expect an email from her throughout the year. I can expect during the holidays to get something, a card from her. And that's who's on the brain when I think of a realtor. Follow up is the secret, right? So just imagine, right, getting ready to a relative getting ready to get some duplexes. And he was like, hey, let's go into this business investment with some duplexes. The first person I thought of was who? The girl that had been keeping in touch with me for what? 8 years. Follow up, because she's been following up. And so can you imagine when we get this duplex, right? The commission that she's going to make, would it have been worth it? Yes. See, it's so simple, but the system has to be in place. So how many people currently have a system and I know it's not her personally sending the email, it's a system, but that's okay. It keeps coming up and it keeps her name on my brain. That's the point. So if you're loving this, hey, Bola. Woo, woo. Now you guys got to tap in with Bola. And so I'm already at like 5, what is it? Peppers. Is it chili peppers? 5 chili peppers over here. So do me a favor. Yes, tap in, tap in. We got to get our hearts up to, at least my goal is always like 10,000 or more, especially during my live. So if I'm dropping some gems and you're getting some tea, you're getting some motivation, you are looking at it at a different perspective now on why you don't have new business. It's because you haven't followed up. You don't have a system to follow up. So if you're loving this and you're getting value, yes, tag your business bestie, share the broadcast. I don't want you to struggle. Let's go 10,000. Okay. I don't want you to struggle. Baby, it's so many apps available. That smartphone can build a business. That smartphone is an ATM. I actually, my first business, I struggled in the beginning because, of course, when I first got on social media, my mentors at that time were not on social media. It just wasn't a thing. We were networking offline. So that's why I teach people how to build a business online and offline. Master at networking face-to-face, traveling, speaking, all things. So social media was like foreign. Social media wasn't a thing. Now that we can do both, right? There's an unlimited amount of resources, unlimited amount of leads, unlimited. So if you want unlimited leads, yes, I put it all together in my digital course, the 3-day rides. So put ride in the chat. And so what I did when I first got onto social media, I learned the platform by investing time and money. I learned how to do it. Even with TikTok, with all the changes, still learning TikTok. Like the algorithm changes all the time. Like things change. Like they have another program that's coming up for going live. Like things are evolving, but yet you stay the same. You got to change. Change is voluntary or involuntary, but necessary. And so I learned the platforms. I wasn't going to let that be an excuse. I'm not tech savvy, but I wasn't going to let that be an excuse. I didn't know how to attract people online. I could walk up face to face and network all day, but I didn't understand the dynamics of how this worked online until I started doing it. I started learning, investing in myself. And so it's funny because when I first got onto social media and learning attraction marketing and learning how to engage with people and curiosity marketing, in my opinion, God just kept bringing me people in my feed that was doing what I wanted to do. So I got a chance to follow those people. I got a chance to, watch those people. I got a chance to work with those people. And so I think it's important to also use social media as a tool to learn. And those people, they knew how to attract people. They knew how to follow up in Messenger, like I'm sharing with you. They knew how to get people off of social media into their personal database. And so that's what it's all about, getting your people off of social media and into your personal email list or texting campaign. So don't say you don't know how to do it. You got to find out. You have to ask. You have to find a mentor. You have to be accountable to somebody that's already doing it. No excuses in this season. We thriving in 2025, baby. No excuses. And I have to trust that God's timing is the best timing. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice, there are no excuses. Because succeeding in business is all about making connections. You are not listening to me, okay? It's not by accident that you are here. It's on purpose. It's on purpose. It's not just a one-time post. It's not. It's not just a one-time sale. The secret is following up. Now, if you are serious about it, oh, thank you so much. Put ebook. You can grab it. It's in my profile. If you click it, well, if you're on YouTube, you got to go to the profile. But if you're on Facebook and Instagram, it's on my profile. Click it where it says tree, and you will see the follow-up ebook. So that way you can go ahead and see what should I be saying. It's actual scripts in the follow-up ebook, and they work and they convert. And I just don't want you to be left behind. Don't say people don't tell you. It's available. Or you can continue to watch this training and just start doing it. That's what you can do. You could just keep doing what I'm saying right now. Yes, because the automation, yes, it costs. She said, does it cost? Yes, automation costs. So whether you're paying for a texting campaign like Skipio, which is probably $50, probably like $50 a month. So yeah, the automation is going to cost you, right? But it's going to be worth it because now you have everything on autopilot and people are seeing your messages in 3 weeks, 7 weeks, 10 weeks, or whatever system and sequence you set up. You are coming up in their feed or in their email or in their text. So for instance, I have an appointment with a physical therapist today. They were emailing me last week, automation. Hey, don't forget your appointment on Monday at 2:00. They emailed me again. Hey, just a reminder, you have an appointment on Monday at 2:00. This morning, another one. Hey, if you're not going to make this appointment, your appointment is at 2:00. That is a system doing that. No one's sitting down texting me. Your business works the same way. All you have to do, so there's a cost. Your system can be set up, and those messages, they created them for everybody. Everybody's receiving the same messages. It's just different people. Imagine if yours is set up, everybody's receiving the same message, and a system is sending out 100 messages for you in 3 days, and then 100 messages in 10 days, or whatever your sequence is. And so I just know I'm in a sequence, and I do believe, my appointment's at 2:00 today. They'll probably text me again. Hey, your appointment is in 15 minutes at 2:00. That is something every one of us as business owners can do. Automation works. Now, let me say this as a business coach. If you don't have a lot of customers, I don't think you need to pay for it yet. If you have 2 customers, 5, 7, I don't think you need automation. Now, I'm going to just tell you, I'm not telling you to go out and start purchasing apps. I think once you have a lot, and a lot is relative, I would say 75 or more, then it may seem overwhelming. But if it's 20, I think you could text it. If it's 20, I think you can email it, right? But if it's 75, 100, 150, and you start getting hundreds, you can't do it alone. So then it's worth it because that $50 or however much it costs is going to pay itself because the customers are going to purchase. Is this making sense? Yes or yes? Thanks for sharing. Hey, Patrice. Patrice is in the building. Hey, Nicole. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure that you understand that your doctor isn't sitting down texting you or emailing for that matter. So I think it's important for you to set your businesses up especially if you have, like I said, 50, 75 customers or more. This is I've worked with thousands of people, y'all. 25, you don't need it. Okay, you don't. So you can just go ahead and do it yourself. Now, what I would do is, okay, the scripts, go to the follow-up ebook, or just put ebook, I'll send it to you. If you want to know what to say and how the sequence looks, all of those things, it's available right now. Just go to my profile, tap it, and you'll be able to get the follow-up ebook. Yes. And I also teach this in the course, but I teach a full training on follow-up. Like, I share my systems, I share how I automate it, which one I recommend. The system that I use, it does a lot of things. It can post for me. It does my funnels. It does my sales pages, my landing pages. So I do pay for a system that does everything. I have an all-in-one system. And I share that with you in the ride. Yes. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just put ebook or just go ahead to the profile. And in the ebook, let me just say this. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for following me. It's probably 18 pages. It's a lot. It's a year's worth of scripts. And it's in order. So you're going to be able to, and you can just ask me questions. So if you get the ebook, just message me if you're confused. Yes, ma'am. So this is the thing that most successful people are doing. When you see people are able to have hundreds of customers, they have help. They have a virtual assistant. They have some type of system, CRM system behind them. Mine is an all-in-one system, but they have help. And I don't recommend you purchasing ads or boosting a post if you don't have a lot of customers yet to pay for it. I think if your customer base is large and you have ad dollars, then yes, you should do it. Okay, because I think you'll have more exposure. But I think just a little promotion of $20, I don't really believe that does a lot. You could have learned how to create a video that attracted those same amount of people. So I think attraction marketing, curiosity marketing, and engaging with people will do the same thing for $20. I don't think that's going to help as much. But you do whatever you feel, whatever your mentor business coach is telling you. But I just seen in my experience on here, $20 is not a lot to boost a post. So I worked in television and radio. And so we have ad dollars. So commercials, they have dollars. And we're talking like the Grammys Awards. To have a 30-second commercial, we're talking millions of dollars for that. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so if you don't have that, I wouldn't be boosting for $20. Keep that $20 and use it to purchase an app or some type of system. So save that $20. I don't think you should boost. That's me though. But if boosting works for you, $20 here, $15 here, then okay. But you could have created a video for free and it could have did the same thing. Does this make sense? Did I answer your questions? This is the secret. Is automation, a virtual assistant, which you can afford from Fiverr, $8, $10 an hour, and you have them work 1 hour a day. That's it. And so at the end of the week, she works 5 days, $10, that's $50. So you would spend $50 to have somebody do the work for you. But I can guarantee you, in order for you to go to your next level, you need a team. And I realized that. I said, you need help. Because in order for you to do the actual work yourself, like I have to go live, it has to be my personality. It has to be me talking to you, training you in the course. I can't duplicate myself, right? A system can't be me. But everything else, my emails, my texting, my course, all of those things, I have a team that help put a system together. Is that helpful? Yes or yes? Now, let me say this. Don't get discouraged. Because when I used to hear people say it and I wasn't, understanding technology and systems, it does sound overwhelming. Don't get overwhelmed. All you need to do is focus on following up. And I gave you how to do it. Monica, yes. Okay. Don't get overwhelmed. Listen, I promise you, I don't know much about technology. So to me, every time somebody says you need to get this system, this app, I'm already like, oh God, I don't really want to do it, but I know I need to. But I'm the business coach that's going to give you a way to do it yourself first until you grow a client base, until you make the money you want. And then you can invest in an app, right? So if you have less than 75 customers, you can message 10 people every day yourself and follow up. Now, if you need to know what to say, get the follow-up ebook. Then you'll know exactly what to say as you are following up every day with those 10 people. You can do that yourself. If you're texting 10 people a day, you can do that yourself. If you're emailing 10 people a day, you can do that yourself. So you actually don't need to invest if you have a smaller business. But as you are growing and you have hundreds, it's no way you're going to keep up. And that follow-up system and that automation is going to help you. That is a secret. People don't actually teach on follow-up. Follow-up is not a one-time occurrence. Follow-up is 5 to 12 times consistently over a period of time. That's what follow-up is. Did that help you, Monica? Judy B in the building. Did that help you? Thank you so much for following me, Judy. Yes. So don't feel like, oh, I'm never going to be successful. This is too much. Don't do that. Okay. I promise you, you can. You got to work with what you have. And what you have is your smartphone. Your smartphone, I don't know about your phone. Can your phone, my phone can do this. I don't know. Everybody got different phones, but smartphones can text for you too, for free. You already pay a monthly bill. So if you go to your texting in your smartphone, you can see if you can schedule a text. So like tonight, what you can do, you have 10 customers. Tonight, you can go in your regular phone for free and you can create a text message. You can schedule this text message to go out to that particular customer from your phone, and it's automated. And you didn't pay a system to do it. Your phone can do it. Most smartphones have all of these features that are not being used. And so that's something, see right there, I'm gonna always give you a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. There are so many free resources until you get to the point where you're paid. Okay? Is that helpful? Does your phone do that? And also with your, if you don't want to give people your real number, if you don't want to give people your real number, right, you can get a Google number. So you can go to Google and get a Google number, or people do WhatsApp or whatever. And then that way you can communicate that way with the person. But you have to find a way other than just you doing all the work. You got to work smarter on this because we need your creativity on the live. We need your creativity in videos. We need your creativity in closing deals and making connections. So all that other tedious stuff eventually will be done by automation. You're following me? Yes or yes? She said yes. Okay, got it. So do me a favor. If you are following me right now, you're on my Bookface, go ahead and put ebook. If you're on Bookface, go ahead and put ebook. Grab it in the profile. It's ready for you right now. It's been there. And so people who know. Miss Smith. Okay, Miss Smith, did I answer your question? I don't know why you're saying yes, but yes. Okay. You can grab the follow-up ebook, Bookface. If you want to continue to follow me, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm just thankful for my Bookface. You've been riding with me since day one, so I have special love for you. And then, of course, Instagram, same thing. I will see your beautiful faces on TikTok. Did I say something that you agreed with? Miss Smith, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate the follow. Trust me, we want education to go viral. Like, I'm so committed to sharing actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, all the things, shortcuts for people. Like, it's so much that you can do right now that you don't have to beat up yourself because you don't have, a good system right now. Now, I can tell you that the texting systems are inexpensive. I don't know what your budget is, but Project Broadcast is like $25 a month. And you can probably send out maybe 200 text messages. And so if you have $25 a month, you can send out, it's called Project Broadcast. That is probably the least expensive one that I know of. Now, if you guys know, I know a lot of apps, but that one is like $25. The rest of them, you're talking $50, $75, a little bit more. But Project Broadcast, that's one people are very familiar with. I know for a fact Skipio is about $50. You see the same? So, but your cell phone free, that smartphone that you pay that monthly bill, yeah, your smartphone, you already paid the bill. Let's use it. In terms of your email. So yes, you can do like a free email, create one for your business until you get an email campaign going, and you can get one. But I would definitely say you can blind CC 10 people and send out an email every single week with promotions, updates, before and afters, testimonials. That's what your email is about. Your email isn't to say purchase again. Your email is updates and deflections. That's what the email is for. So if you have 15 customers, you got to put them in an email, blind CC those 15 people so they can't see each other's email address, and you send out your promotional email. That's what you need to do. Now, as I don't know if you guys know this, true story, the bigger your email list is, that's where your money is. It's almost like if you have 1,000, I have more than 1,000, but if you have 1,000 emails, it's $1 basically per email. So every month, just from emails, that could be an extra $1,000. So it averages out to, if you have 1,000 emails, it's $1 per person. So you're looking at an extra $1,000. If you have 2,000 people, it's 2,000 extra dollars because you're marketing through the emails. People are not going to catch me on the live every time. I'm marketing through the emails. People are not going to catch me on my videos every time, and they don't go viral all the time. But I'm marketing through my emails. So for me, it doesn't matter if it doesn't go viral. If I have their email, I'm still marketing to them personally, not just using social media. And that's why I say, get your people off of social media. Oh, thank you so much. Is this helpful? Yes or yes? Is this helpful? Yes or yes? Let me know. What question can I answer for you about follow-up? Follow-up is crucial. It is the secret. I want you to go ask another, elevate her. Thank you, Monica. Follow-up is the secret. People aren't telling you. Go ask another person that's super successful. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 20 years. Follow-up is the secret. Go ask another successful person, another influencer. Go ask them, is follow-up the secret to new business or repeat business? Go ask, and then come back and tell me. Come back and tell me what they said. Okay? Because you'll notice also that I don't know where you guys live, but our Gucci shop, we have an outlet, right? And the Gucci location at this outlet is going out of business. And so they send you an email, okay? So they send me an email that that location is going out of, like it's closing that location, right? They are following up, right? Because if you make a purchase at a high-end boutique or at, a designer store, they get your email, they have your phone number. And when they have a new handbag come out or a new, material, they email you. That's follow-up. It's a promotional follow-up. And so we got the email that the Gucci outlet is closing that location. And then they told everybody, whoever got the email, but there's not really any sales going on. They said they're just going to ship the stuff to another location, but there are certain things that have been discounted, but not really, right? So they're just informing you, updating you. That's what you're going to do with your email list. And then, of course, you're always going to have your website link on the email because people get curious, like, oh, let me look at her stuff, because that's what it made me do. Even though they were telling me the Gucci location outlet is closing that particular one, they still had their web address to click it to see what was available. So, of course, you're curious, like, oh, let me see what's available. That's what you're going to do. Is this good or is this good? Okay. Long as I get my workout on and somebody's learning something, we won. Today has been conquered, baby. We have won the day. I got my 7,000 to 10,000 steps in. You got you some actionable business tips. It's a win, baby. This was the best thing I could have done, was start, even if I'm hula hooping, if I'm at the park, it's getting warm, I'm super excited to be outside again. I'm getting ready to get the vibration plate. Man, I get to work out and train and talk, walking and talking, walking and talking. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. You got the number 2 gifter badge. Woo! Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, I want to reach my chili pepper goal. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Miss Smith, what question can I answer for you, baby? Woo! Yes, we got to get this workout in. I got like 10 more minutes. What question can I answer for you? I got 10 minutes. YouTube, put it in the chat for me about follow-up. Okay? If you don't know, are you on tonight? I don't know. I might be. So do me a favor. Do me a favor. Follow, but press the bell. Hit the bell, and it'll say, it'll notify you if this person goes live. So yes, make sure you follow. What question can I answer for you, Miss Monica? Hollywood, what question can I answer? I have like 10 minutes. Let's go. Let me see YouTube and my groups. Yes, my course is guaranteed. So the 3-day ride is guaranteed if you are able to follow instructions. Yes, it's my digital course, not a resale of a course, which is great. But no, it is my true digital business course where I'm in the course with you. You have modules, you have trainings, you have day 1, day 2, day 3, and then you have additional help. You have an entire workbook of how to overcome objections, how to do short form videos, how to attract people to you. You have all the scripts that I actually use from start to finish. Everything is in the workbook. So you really need the course, because if you get that, baby, you are set. And if you are not, I'll give you your money back. So it's not one of those courses you got to go study by yourself the whole time and you need help and you have questions. So I set it up where you get the course, you go to the 3 days, we schedule one-on-one time with me in the group. And so I have a 3-day ride group, and then I'm answering your questions. You are on the live with me. I'm walking you through the process. You are not alone. Now, because I'm a visual and auditory learner, that's why I do it that way. So yes, you can get in the ride now, RIDE. And the ride has the follow-up training in it. It has the power hour in it. It has the 7-day content course in it. So I put everything in one course, one-stop shop, baby. Because sometimes people just need all the information. And then the cool thing is you have the workbook that goes with you. So once you come out the course, you still have the workbook. So you can always have a reference and a guide. And then, of course, if you want to continue training with me personally, I have a private community for my 3-day riders, and we train privately. So you can still go on from there. Oh, no, Bola, you've already done enough, baby. Thank you so much. No worries. Thank you for the chili peppers. No worries. No worries. Thank you so much. You always show up and show out. Make sure you guys follow Bola. Make sure you follow Bola in the building. But yes, she's giving me the love. I appreciate you. Tapping the screen. Yes, thank you so much. Now, I do have to tell TikTok this. TikTok, they said your finger has to be tapping the screen. I know there's this little device that somebody created that can tap for you. It's like $2.99. They say the system can now pick up that it's not a true fingerprint that's tapping. And so just want to tell you, you don't want to mess it up. So I don't know. But yes, thank you so much for your taps. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you for the chili peppers. Is there a question I can answer for you? Okay, let me see my groups. I gave you resources if you cannot get a system. I have an all-in-one system, and I share that with you in the ride. How do you know I want to know more? Well, I'm talking to people who do want to know more. So I don't know that you want to know more. I just taught an entire training on the secret of getting new customers, new clients, new business. So yes, so if you have a question, I'm happy to answer about follow-up. Thank you so much for the hearts and the love on TikTok. Thank you for following me. Tamara's, giving me some roses. Woo! Thank you for my roses. Oh my gosh. Tamara's King in the building. Giving me all the roses, baby. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you for the gifts. It is always a pleasure to share what I know. Oh, she joined the team. Thank you for joining the team. Woo! Okay. Thank you for joining the team. I needed that. That is so great. Oh my goodness. Thank you, God. Okay. Thank you for showing up. So I just want to make sure you're getting value. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. This is my element, my zone. Like, I love it when people have questions. I love it when people learn. I love it when you start making money. I love it. I didn't do all this work for people not to grow, right? I've already did the hard part. I put it all together in one course. I did the hard part. I went through the struggle already. You don't need to struggle. Thank you, Mr. Maris King. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love. So do me a favor. Another thing about follow-up is it is ongoing until they unsubscribe. So once a person is in your system, whether it's you doing it for a period of time or you're hiring a VA to do it for you, right? It is a sequence of continuous follow-up, and eventually it will become, once every 30 days. Now, if you have an email, your email should be going out once or twice a week. So if you have an email once or twice a week, if it's texting, it's not as much, okay? Because obviously you don't want to keep texting somebody. But people don't typically delete their emails. People don't do that, okay? Even if you don't read it, I'm not going to delete Gucci, right? I'm not deleting Nordstrom's. I'm not deleting Victoria's Secret. I'm not deleting their emails because I do shop there and I'm going to go back one day, right? So most people are not deleting your emails because they want the information. They want the promotions. They just don't want it that day. So Delta sends me an email because I fly Delta, right? I'm not deleting it. I don't read it every day. So just know if you are emailing, it's once or twice a week that you're emailing your list. So when your list is huge, you're emailing once or twice a week, and that's it. If you're texting, obviously you're not doing that. Okay. I just told you, like the doctor's office, I have an appointment at 2:00. I shower, go to a physical therapy appointment. Okay. So they text me last week, and then they texted me again twice last week, and they text me this morning, right? Because the appointment is today. So it's different. If you have a promotion, then obviously you're going to be like, oh, Valentine is coming, right? You guys who celebrate that. I don't. But if you have a promotion like Valentine, this is the time to email everybody. This is the time to text everybody. So you have a promotion for Valentine, they get 14% off. Valentine is on the 14th. You get a 14% discount or whatever you have going on. So I tell my clients who celebrate and they're giving deals for Valentine, you do a 14% discount, but they have to purchase it on the 14th. So you are sending out 2 and 3 emails. You are texting. You're doing all the things because it's a holiday, right? That people celebrate. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, so you got to make sure that you are intentional when you're sending out the emails. You got to look at the calendar for the entire year. So you already know it's Valentine in February. And then in March, it's like the Green Day. What's the Green Day? Whatever, the St. Patrick's Day, right? And then in April, you have Easter for a lot of people. And then in May, what's May? Not Labor Day. Memorial Day, right? And then in June, so forth. So you already know these holidays are coming up. You need to go ahead and create the emails and the discounts and the promotions around those days. You don't wait until February the 3rd to do it. You got to already know the 14th is coming and people are going to celebrate. They're going to purchase. Why wouldn't you have a 14% discount or a 14% off or whatever it is? But you got to start putting out those fillers right now. Miss Serena, thank you so much. Now, I can't answer that for you publicly. Tomaya, is that right? I can't answer that for you. I would definitely contact an accountant and find out, because you are running a business from a different country, but you live in the US. So yes, I wouldn't be able to answer that for you publicly. But I definitely would contact someone, an accountant, and how you would do it. That's what I would do. But if you have a question about follow-up, I am here for it. Elena, how you doing? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So do me a favor. If you just heard this for the first time and you're like, I didn't even think of running a promotion for Valentine's. I didn't even think about it. Whether you celebrate it or not, a lot of people do. So you want to capitalize off of that. So all you have to do today, here's your homework. You're going to go ahead and create some type of promotion for the 14th. I don't care what it is. It could be 14 cents off. I don't care what it is. Something around you love your customers, something around it's love in the air, something around that for Valentine. You're going to make sure that it's for men and women, right? Unless you have a product that's only women, right? Like hair or something. But you want to make sure you attract both. Now, in doing this, you're going to go ahead and send it out. Today is the 3rd. You're going to go ahead and send out 2 or 3 promotions this week, right? So you're going to go ahead and send out 2 or 3 promotions this week. The 14th is next weekend, right? Next Friday. And so by that time, they would have gotten 2 or 3 this week. I will send a text if you have their phone number. Next week, the same thing. You're going to send out 2 or 3 emails leading up to the 14th. Now, on the 13th, it is important that you send that follow-up email on the 14th, reminding them tomorrow is the 14th. You should also, let me tell you, come on in. You should also, in your stories, go to the stickers, do a countdown. If you click the sticker, there's going to be a word that says countdown. Your promotion is on the 14th. The countdown will do it for you. So when you're posting your stories, you'll have the countdown. And every time you post in your stories, it'll say how many days from the 14th, right? 8, right? Okay, 8 or 9. And so now all you have to do is go ahead and set up the countdown. And tomorrow it'll say 8 days until the 14th, until the promotion is over. Then it'll say 7 days until the promotion is over. Then 6 days, then 5 days. And not only are you getting that promotional piece out, but you're using Instagram system. You're using the stickers. They love it when you use their features. This is the time I would use it. Make sense? Along with your emails, along with your texting, and it's on social media. So guess what happens? People have FOMO. They're like, oh, I got 5 days. You know, okay, oh, I got 3 days. You didn't even do it yet. When it gets to 2 days and this is the last day, all of a sudden you have the money and you're ready to purchase. And so you want to make sure you set that up. Go to your Instagram stories, press, the smiley face. That's a sticker. And you're going to see the countdown. Don't say nobody tell you what to do. This is called one-on-one marketing, free marketing. Yes, you don't have to pay for the ad if you don't have ad dollars. This is what you call free marketing, baby. Use the tool. Don't be a fool. Use the tool. It's a tool. I try to use all the features whenever I can, all of them. So do me a favor. Let me know how that works out. If you got the follow-up ebook, great. You understood the assignments. Get the ebook so you'll know exactly what to say. You're not leaving money on the table, but I can guarantee 100% this is the secret to most people's success is the follow-up. It is the actual secret. People say the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the fellowship. The fortune is actually you're fellowshipping with people when you notice them, when you keep them right on the front of your brain, when you're talking to them, loving on them, sending them promotions, right? That's fellowshipping. That's where your money is coming from. So I have residual income because I follow up. The system follows up, right? I have the residual income because the system is working. I only share what I know for sure. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? Lady CK in the building. All right, perfect. Oh, we are really, really close. We're at 7.3 thousand. I didn't even notice that. Oh, my goodness. Look at God. Yes, my goal is always 10,000 when I'm live, especially when I go for more than an hour. My goal is always 10,000. I was on somebody live, but it's a news person, and they had like 1 million. Yeah, I was like, oh, my goal is so small. They had 1 million hearts. I was like, I can't even believe it. I said, oh, I didn't even know people did that. But yes, they give the news. It's y'all know Aaron. Y'all know the little guy that shares the news, Aaron. Yes, in his live. And also tap the screen. Yes. Also, who else has like 800,000 hearts is the little debate guy. He's always debating people about the politics. He has also a lot of hearts. So yes, 10,000 is nothing. Let's go. 10,000 is nothing. Trust me, especially with all the gems that I've just given you. 10,000 is nothing. So yes, do me a favor. Do me a favor. If you have questions about follow-up, let me know. If you're on YouTube, go to my profile, grab the follow-up ebook. I'm happy to answer any questions. Get in the 3-day ride. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that, Monica. Get in the 3-day ride. The best thing I did was create that digital course. The best thing I could have done was everything that I was learning, I was putting it in the course. Everything I knew for 18 years, I'm putting it in the course. That was the best thing I could have done for people like you who are still trying to get clients every day and new customers every day, create residual income for your family. Yes, it is the best thing I could have done. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So do me a favor, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. If TT goes down in 65 days, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need 300 more people to subscribe, actually. 300. Yes, it's going down. I'm so thankful for you, YouTube, my Facebook groups. I'm thankful that Grace and Mercy follow me. I'm Jerisha, and I'll see you on the page.